Hey guys, you know what that means. This is Space Parachute with another live commentary. I know, I thought they were dead too. I thought they weren't coming back, but you know, I haven't had a video on the channel in a while. At least a consistent streak of videos on the channel. So I figured I should put up a live commentary. And so here it is. And the basic idea of this, oh god, the sniper, of this live commentary is going to be the best weapons in the game. And I know I went over the whole kits in other live commentaries, despite the fact that not many of you watch those videos, but it's okay. You know, I'm not judging. I don't blame you. I don't watch him either, because I mean, that kid's just weird, and his voice sounds like a girl. Oh wait, that's me. So, first I was gonna go, you know, best gun for each class, and then maybe another all-class weapon, and it'll be super cool, since it's like post-patch, and be like, oh, post-patch guns, they've changed everything. AEK is no longer rigged. Watch out. But then I realized, wait a second, the support class doesn't have a good gun. So I can't do the best gun of each class, since one class doesn't have a good gun. I will get to that in a second. And right now I might as well introduce the gun I'm using right now. This is the G3A3. I know a lot of you know about this gun. In my assault/medic kit overview video live commentary, I actually showcase this weapon as being good, but now that they've made some of the other assault rifles worse, it sort of in contrast makes this gun better, at least more superior, I would say. Now, I was gonna say, like I said before, I was gonna make this just the best gun of each class, but you really can't do that, because the G3A3 is a great assault rifle at medium to long range, and I hope I'm showing that to you right now. It was funny in my other video, because I was like, this gun's so good, and then I wouldn't get any kills with it. And I was like, alright, screw it, I'm not doing this again. So, I just kept it in there. But, yeah, I really like this gun for medium to long range, as I know I've said in the other video. But, and therefore, I actually really tried to make the most of it by using a foregrip and a heavy barrel. Now, when you do this, you might think, and I also put in a single shot, by the way. That's a big part of the gun. If you put it on, if you use a heavy barrel on this thing with automatic fire, you're gonna take like 2-shot bursts to make it work. And sort of the thing is, with this sort of setup, is if you're up close, even if you switch to full auto, first of all, you can't hip fire. So let's just cross that off the list. And secondly, here we go. Secondly, if you zoom in, you have an ACOG, so you better be quick on the reflexes. And I got like snipers. They don't like me. This guy spawned on me. That was a bad choice. Anyway, I was gonna say something else, but anyway, so I'll be going over the best 2 guns in this game. This video might take a while. It seems like it will at this point. I guess I'm gonna start an assault since that's what I'm doing. I also want to mention, in the other videos pre-patch, I mentioned the best like little perk things to use. But because of the suppression was increased so much, it's almost a necessity to use squad cover now. Especially if you're going to use the bipoded LMGs, or if you're going to snipe. You definitely need squad cover. I would recommend it for everything though, because it's just ridiculous how much suppression you get. Anyway, so this gun is a slow rate of fire, by the way, which is why it's not that great up close. And I would definitely recommend using this setup. And if you want to be a total noob, and I know I said this before, but now I'm being serious, you can use the... And by the way, since I'm running in right now, I've switched to automatic, because I think there's a guy down here. But I guess he's dead. I want to show you how ineffective it is up close. But yeah, if you want to be a total noob, if you put an underslung barrel with a heavy barrel on this gun, and you use the M26 underslung shotgun, it's just complete RAPE. I don't want to say it loud. Oh no! But, you see, I'm not a noob, so I use the noob tube. You know, it might be my gun with the most kills right now, with about 1,600, but that doesn't make me a noob. It doesn't. This is very skillful to use. Anyway, oh, that's just too bad for you. Alright, so I'm hoping he's gonna just get up and kill that guy. Oh, he's right there. Where did he go? There we go. Oh, I got the kill! See, that was really lucky, though. Well, not really lucky, because I'm just so good, but... Anyway, hopefully I do die at some point in this game, because I do need to go to the next weapon. It actually looks like this video is going to end somewhat shortly, because my team is a lot better than theirs, which is another minor problem in this game. The auto bounce is really not that great. Anyway, so I'll get back to the point of this video. I might as well go over what I think is the best pistol. I know I said this before, I'm going to say it again. Oh god. Alright, switching guns by the way. The G18 suppressed, to me, is still the best pistol, but after the patch, the 44 Magnum, scoped or unscoped, whatever you prefer. Okay, this is unfortunate. Ah! Well, I didn't die, but this is interesting. I've actually never had this happen to me before. In Bad Company 2, this happened quite a bit, but you wouldn't actually be able to move, so... Oh no! Die! Anyway, I'm gonna resume this in a second, and I'll talk about... Yo, so my computer crashed, but you know what? This looks exactly like it could have been the same game, just now it's hacking, but in reality, it's like 30 minutes later, and I tried to fix what was wrong. Anyway, let's get back to the video, because that's what I should do. Continuing on the assault class, now, I don't know if you want to call the G3A3 the best gun, or the F2000 the best gun, but in my opinion, it's got to be one of the two for the assault class. Simply because the G3A3 is great for medium to long range, the F2000 is great for close range. And, by the way, what I just did, what you just witnessed, was almost as good and epic as LeBron James. But no, it's a great way to get behind enemy lines and be a total boss with the F2000. Post-patch, they actually made this gun better, by the way. And compared to the other two dominant, or I should say X-dominant, close-quarter combat assault rifles, which would be the AEK and the FAMAS, or FAMAS, however you want to pronounce that, the F2000, those two guns, I guess I should say, those two guns actually got worsers, and F2000 got more betterer. That's a fact, actually, right there. So, with that said, and by the way, one thing they made better, off the top of my head, that I do actually remember, because I do know something about this, they made shooting on the move better. So like this, or like that. See, I saw a sniper here. So this, I'm moving around, and I got the kill. Yeah! Alright, now I actually have several snipers looking at me now. So I should stop. Oh my god. Don't worry, support, you can't kill me. Ah! But the other team can. Wow, how did I survive that? Probably my teammates, actually. Well, you know, I'll give them a little credit. Where credit is due. Guy flanking over here, teammate bleeding on me, and I was out of ammo. That is the story of my late life. Oh, you're revived. Yay! Alright, well, yeah, F2000, really great, blah blah blah. You guys know all about it. Actually, you know, I will say one more thing. The rate of fire is 850, so it doesn't shoot as fast as the AEK or the FAMAS, but it's just a better gun. You're going to have to trust me. Use it again. Embrace the F2000. Now, the support player, who never gives you ammo, won't give me ammo, even though I'm demanding it from him. Oh, there it is. You know what? I was going to talk about pistols anyway. And actually, that's right. I was like, okay, I need to talk about what I was talking about last in the other video, and I completely forgot. The Magnum, which is something I was going to mention eventually, was actually made better post-patch. Now we can actually get a kill in one hit up close, which makes it a legitimate pistol to use. So if you don't like the G18 suppressed for whatever reason, or if you think it's overpowered and you don't want to stoop down to that level, then go ahead and check out the 44 Magnum, scoped or unscoped, no difference in stats. So yeah, check it out. It is pretty good. Pretty good it is. Alright, I'm just gonna try to jump through there. Oh, another good way to sneak behind enemy lines. Although, yeah, there's 13 people in this game. I don't know why they're not defending, because that's sort of what you do in this game. Is go wide left behind this train, and you're gonna be super safe and awesome. If there's any enemies here, I can actually get a couple kills to show you that this will help your KD. Anyway, so I should talk about more guns and stuff. Well, I've sort of already talked about F2000, so yeah. Oh yeah, the mini-map. That's something I was going to mention beforehand. Not only is the mini-map super awesome and stuff, and look at this, but look at that! Oh yeah! Super cool. Super awesome. You can change the way it looks, and you know, I was thinking about using this full screen because the only thing better than a mini-map is a large map. Oh, I wrote that one down actually, so please laugh. And you know what? I've never said this before, and I'm not going to say it now. I was going to say thumbs up the video, but no, I'm not going to say it. I didn't say that. Well, I wanted to try using the mini-map as magnified in as possible. Or I guess expanded as possible is more like it. It did not work, needless to say. Oh god, I was changing it back to the original. Alright, I should start playing. And I should stop using this gun since I already talked about it. God. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. There's a guy right here though, so I'll kill him and then I'll do other stuff. Mini-map. Oh my god. Alright, there's a sniper and a support guy up there. Neither of which can kill me because, well, their guns aren't good. So, a little unfortunate for them. You can see he's shooting at my back, but because he has a support gun, it doesn't actually do any damage. Very unfortunate attribute of the support guns. And you know what? This is a first for a space parachute name clan. Not really, but I never set charges because if you set charges, you're probably going to die. So, I don't handle death well. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm going to just sit in this corner because, well, why not? And, yeah. Anyway, so, I might as well save some stuff that I was going to say anyway, as I'm going to get killed anyway. As I mentioned before, the support class doesn't really have a good gun. Furthermore, alright dude, you gotta get my spot, bro. Furthermore, it's just a pretty crappy class as well. It doesn't really benefit the team all that much. Yeah, you can give ammo, what you freaking do. I'd say like 90% of people, okay, I'm trying to like lie down over here. I'd say like 90% of people don't live long enough to need extra ammo for anything. Maybe a grenade, maybe a grenade. But look, I'm just now using it, and it's because I'm pinned down. See, if I was a good teammate, I could utilize this pack and revive him, but that might make me die, just like that does. Well, I guess you can call it karma. Whatever.